What's up everyone, Leon here, back again, some more Hitman Blood Money. This time we've got a new life. We are taking out Vinny, who's in witness protection. We've also got to get the microfilm that's on his wife. Good way of getting Silent Assassin, tried and tested proven methods. As you might have noticed that there's a bit of a common theme, and that's around mental health. Now, past couple of videos I've spent the time during gameplay to discuss things, and it's kind of got in the way of the gameplay a little bit. And this time I just thought I'd try something a little bit different and just run through a couple of things before we get into the gameplay. And really it's just a simple checklist. I mean, the first thing I always think a really good way to sort of raise your spirits is to just spend some time with some people, or at least get in contact. So, whether it be, spend a little bit of time, with your loved ones, you maybe have a conversation, do an activity together, play some games, go to lunch with a friend, go out for tea, that type of thing. Just anything really that just gets you out the house, meeting someone, connecting. And then the next thing, I always mention this, doing something active. Now, you could do this on your own, you could do this with a friend, anyone. But just something active. Now, another thing, learning something new, a skill. But I think that, a sense of purpose, some direction, something to focus on, takes you away from the monotony of, of the day-to-day, and breaks you away. And it's something to get excited about, something to look forward to. If there is anything at all that's ever taken your fancy, but you've never had the courage to try or to start, now's the time to change that and to go for it. What's the worst that can happen? You fail. Just giving something a go, and then if it sticks, then amazing. You're just going to keep on adding, and it just continues to create the unique person that you are. Try something new. I don't think you'll regret it. So another thing I always think, and I practice this every day, and that's giving to others, acts of kindness. Practice that on a daily basis, just by being kind to people, or doing things, not for yourself, but for others. It keeps a nice balance. I think it's just nice sometimes just to be look, have a nice day, thank you very much, and just be kind to people. And, I'm a big sort of believer in karma in a sense. I just think that, what you put in, you definitely get back in some way at some point. It pays dividends. So the last bit is mindfulness and paying attention to the present and really just taking in just that moment in time, just allowing yourself to regulate yourself, just soak in what's around you. Could be on your way to work, you could have just finished a run, anything really, just a point in time where you just take stock, appreciate that current state, your mind's clear, it's just, you're kind of at peace. And it's a difficult one to practice, especially if you have, intrusive thoughts and things like that, so you get stressed or anxious, quite regularly. But, if you start to recognize there's a point in the day where or if you feel like your mind is clear, you just take that time just to appreciate. It's quite an in-depth sort of thought process. So, with all the things that I mentioned, I'll put a link in the description, and so you can go into more detail. But there's 5 things I think that practice regularly. It's keep you on your way to some good mental health and well-being, and just keeping yourself afloat. Yeah. Right. And with that now, we'll get into some gameplay.
Getting a clearer picture?
You had an agent on the inside, and 47 killed him?
We've got it on videotape. The incident put us back on 47's tail. which eventually led to his destruction.
You actually caught him?
We didn't just catch your urban legend. We killed him.
I assume you can prove this.
I intend to give you incontrovertible evidence.
But how?
There was a bit player for the mob in a certain witness protection program. He was protected 24/7 by some of the most dedicated professionals we had. 47 came for him anyway.
And you killed him?
Bring out the car.
Wait a second, Jack. Come on. You can't just leave me hanging.
Bring the folder. We'll talk on the way.
The way where?
To your proof.
That's got to be Diana. I mean, no spoilers.
We're sending you down to the other end of the state, 47. The target's a gangster by the name of Vinny Sinistra. He's in a witness protection program pending a court appearance later this month. Our client wants to be sure Sinistra doesn't make
So,
it to the witness box. Sinistra's also got some hard evidence.
Don't think we'll need anything other than standard equipment
Our client thinks it may be on a bit of microfilm. Ensure that you retrieve it.
on the microfilm. Vinny Slugger Sinistra. Yeah, mental well-being. All right, pal. Nice try. Right, so we get the donuts. Wait for that gadget to turn around. Go back in. Yeah. Right then, so knock on there, give them the donuts. FBI agents get sedated. Then we can get an FBI disguise so we can get inside. As we can see, they're on the way to being sedated. Yeah, well, we'll steal the videotape just in case we get picked up on CCTV. So we'll cut off the power.
Now I have no television at all.
Right then, so get him dragged into here. That actually properly stressed me out, that. You know, the electricity's back on now because the game's back on. Right, so now it's the microfilm. Now, there's his wife. She's hammered. So there's two ways of doing it. One, is you can get some lighter fluid from out of here in this shed. And I can't... Yeah, and you see there, she's over on it, so we've probably missed that point now. Sets herself on fire. She goes in the pool to try and sort of put herself out of fire, really, but she ends up tragically dying. And you just get yourself in the pool and get the microfilm off of her necklace. But what we're going to try today is a coin trick that I'd seen. Breaks the glass and takes her out. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to save it because I have a feeling
Bruh.
well, that'll do. Right then, so then that's sorted. We've got, there's is it Bojo the clown? Bojo the clown. So that's both targets done. Just got to retrace your steps. Don't think anyone saw us doing anything untoward. Escape from where we once came. So we've got close combat, fibre wire, accidents, which gives us a silent assassin. Little silent assassin dance as always. Little shimmy. Let's see what is in the paper. Silent assassin wanted by police. Vinny Slugger Sinistra killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. Blueberry court violence exaggerated. FBI on albino Manson. So this albino, I'm pretty sure we will come into contact with him at a later stage. No quote of the day. I quite enjoyed the quote of the day on the last one. Right, so that's a new life done. Silent assassin achieved. We got fibre wired Vinny. We accidentally, with a coin, killed his wife. Got the microfilm. Job's a job, I guess. So the next time will be the murder of crows. 3 targets, bit of a twist in there, keep you on your toes. A load of ways to do it. Got a solid solution, which should get us the silent assassin. So with that in mind, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.